Hey everybody, this is part two to You Are the Sun. You are the star of your own movie that we call our lives. And in part one, what I basically was getting at was that if you receive knowledge and information from a left brain point of view, then stop watching these videos because you will not fully understand the solutions that I'm about to bring forth to you, that I'm about to present to you. You won't understand them because they're not left brain. They don't come from a left brain mentality. They come from a balanced mentality, left and right brain. Okay, because I entered here into the land of Peniel. Okay, and pardon me. So yeah, just stop watching. If you are taking information from a left brain mentality point of view, you will not understand this. And this is about essentially you have to conquer your mind. You have to make the land within pure, and the way to do that is through meditation and receiving those angles of light that are all upon us every day. And balance that mind, balance it, get left and right, enter that land of Peniel, make it pure, make that land pure, and it has nothing to do with marching and protesting and occupying in the external world. It has to do with occupying, marching, and protesting within here. Okay? And I'm going to present to you, or try, I'm going to give my point of view and my philosophy and mentality of the solutions, that the real solutions that really help you become the sun and the star of your movie. Okay, so in the introduction, I said there were baby steps. Yes, because each you can't. There's no quick fix here. The awakening process has to happen with baby steps, just like the sun. Just like the sun goes through its baby steps. It's the 12 steps of Horus. Okay, you have to go through your 12 steps in baby steps. And the first one I'm going to present to you will make sense to those with a balanced brain. When I say that the marching, protesting, and occupying has nothing to do with the external world, it has to do with from within, and what you do with all that knowledge and information you receive and how you receive it. It has to be done with a balanced mind. With that being said, I just wasted 2-3 minutes on that alone. The first solution I'm going to present to you is to say no. To say no to man's traditions. This is the first step, I think, is the best way to begin your journey as the sun. To say no to man's way of doing things. Get rid of that ego, left brain mentality that wants to be accepted by everyone. You have to get rid of that and start to stop participating. Now, I said to say no, but in the action begins with you. You have to start to say no, and then do not participate. Stop participating in the traditions of man, also known as holidays, also known as holy days, and what I refer to them as lull-y days, because they lull you to sleep. It's just another form of control. It was presented to you by the so-called rulers of this world. And they're no longer rulers of this world once you start to rule yourself and become the self-responsible adult star, sun, that you are meant to be. You are meant to be the star of the show, not them, not the external world. This is about your journey through the 12-step program of the sun. The sun is the teacher here. And the sun also hibernates. And the sun also gives life. And you have to put yourself in the motion of the sun. Because the zodiac is an allegory of a lesson that the sun is trying to teach you. And that first lesson is to get out of man's traditions. Take yourself out of Christian Mass, Christmas. Take yourself out of it. It's a non-harmful thing. It doesn't cause any harm. Yes, people will think you're weird for not buying presents and standing in line and fighting in the parking lots and then getting around the Christmas tree, and we like to hold on to these traditions because we say they're ours. Oh, it's our family's tradition. No, it's not. You didn't start the idea. You didn't begin the idea. It was given to you. It was just passed down, passed down, passed down, and that's why there hasn't been any positive change, because we're just repeating the process. That's why there's no change. A good example of this, and it comes from a movie, but you have to understand, these great movies are allegories. Okay? In the movie, The Matrix, okay, Neo goes back into the Matrix to save Morpheus. And he does this. He ends up saving Morpheus. How? By doing something that's never been done before. Something new. Because Neo means new. He does something that's never been done before. And they say to him, this is crazy. No one's ever done this before. And how does he respond? That's why it's going to work. And that's why I'm telling you this is going to work. This is going to work. Once you stop participating in traditions, and I mean all of them, you look at that calendar and you go through all those days that say Easter and Passover and Christmas and Remembrance Day and all those false lies that are really about the sun. So be like the sun. You're not celebrating. The sun doesn't know man's ways of doing things. It doesn't follow man's way. So why are you? So that's what this video is about. This is the first solution I can come up with for your real awakening, for your real understanding, is becoming like the sun. Stop participating in traditions, in lolly days, holidays. Okay, they're not yours. They came from the masters of this reality, and your goal is to make your own reality, to find out, to become like the star, to become like the sun. Go through the 12 steps, and this is the first step. The first solution is to get rid of man's traditions. And it's going to be rough. The ego doesn't like to let go. It loves the traditions. It loves the repeating process. It loves the mathematical precision of it all. And the people in your life are going to think you're weird and that you're alienating them by not participating. But this is not about them. That's a selfish left brain point of view. It's an egotistical point of view. Coming from them and coming from you if you think that way. This is about you letting go and becoming the sun, and in order to do that, this first step is to let go of man's traditions. Unlearn what you have learned. It is time to be like the sun. Thanks for coming by, and please, questions and comments, use them for the benefit of learning this first step. Please use them to better learn and understand this first step of letting go of man's traditions. Thanks for stopping by.